the world had become a tapestry of interconnected dreams, where healthcare and education were not just pillars of society, but the very lifeblood of our future. In 2035, the Ziauddin institutions stood as shimmering beacons of progress, an embodiment of what we had once only imagined. From the hospital, where the whispers of AI guided our hands as we healed, to the university, where knowledge blossomed with the light of critical thinking and creative solutions, our institutions were no longer just part of a city or a country. They had become landmarks in a world that had been transformed by foresight and technology, shaping a global impact, a legacy we had built one patient, one student at a time. But our path had not always been illuminated. The early years in the dawn of the 2020s were marked by struggles. We faced barriers, scarcity of resources, the challenge of adapting to a swiftly advancing world, and the ever-pressing need to bridge the gap between tradition and modernity. We dreamed of global excellence, yet we walked on fragile ground. We turned to foresight and strategy, building bridges where others saw oceans. Collaborations with institutions around the world began to bear fruit. Partnerships, though complex, allowed us to share knowledge and technology that were once beyond our reach. Through these alliances, we began to turn the tide. As the years passed, our hospital became a pioneer, where artificial intelligence guided us, not to replace our hands, but to make them stronger, more precise. In our classrooms, AI did not overshadow the human mind, it nurtured it. Students found their paths not dictated but personalized, their minds shaped by an environment that celebrated curiosity, creativity, and critical thinking. We crafted an education system that didn't just teach facts, but nurtured the ability to think, to feel, and to act. It was a revolution not just of the mind, but of the heart. We believed that knowledge without empathy was a hollow thing, and so we infused every lesson with humanity, with leadership grounded in ethical integrity. Our dream, which had once seemed impossible, began to unfurl like a map of the world. Ziauddin's international hub became a symbol, a place where knowledge was shared across borders and humanity was united in a common purpose. Together, we faced the challenges of global health, of education, and of progress. There were days of doubt, days when the weight of our ambition felt too heavy. We wondered if the future we envisioned would ever take root. But with every setback, we found new strength. With every challenge, we saw an opportunity for innovation. And it was in those moments that we realized the true legacy of Ziauddin would not be built upon technology alone, but on the unwavering commitment to humanity and compassion. And now, as I look at this legacy we've crafted, I realize the world we once dreamed of, where education and healthcare are defined by innovation, compassion, and collaboration, has been made real. It was never a dream, it was always within our reach. And now, in 2035, it is a living testament that when we dare to look beyond the horizon, when we work together, the future is something we can create, for all of us, for every patient, for every student. Ziauddin is not just an institution, it is a living, breathing promise that the future can be bright if we dare to build it. Today, in 2035, I, Dr. Asim Hussain, stand as the heir to a legacy woven through time. My heart swells with pride, not only as the grandson of Sir Dr. Ziauddin Ahmad, the luminary who opened the doors of education to the Muslims of the subcontinent, but as the son of Dr. Ijaz Fatima and Dr. Tajamul Hussain, two visionaries who laid the very first stone of Dr. Ziauddin Hospital. The weight of their dreams passed down through generations fills me with humility and hope. The journey continues.